decide to record on the computer, so it will show recording in progress with you. You either to confirm that this service you want to join it because it's being recorded, or this program is being recorded, you don't want to be part of it or whatever. So you admit that you want to be part of that, and then that is showing. So once it's showing recording, we have that. This is just a preliminary of starting the meeting, and then when you want to start a program, start broadcasting in a program, or you want to, it could be in a meeting, or it could be an official program. And then sometimes, like I've said, it is absolutely possible that why you want to use the screen, why you want to use Zoom, your Zoom can be used not only to host meetings, for church services, wedding, funeral, and so on and so forth. So you may even decide to make money, or if you are that type of person, you are into photography, film, whatever, you can decide to use Zoom. And when you use Zoom, now what happens when I record? Can you still see my screen? I know you can see my screen. So when you have that, you will, once you have that, then what you need to do, I just want to show us preliminaries of what we need to know when you want to start holding a Zoom meeting. I want to discuss that, hints on joining Zoom meetings, and then what you need to know about that. Let me share my screen, and then we'll be able to just see a little of what I need to discuss. Share. Okay. Now, hints on joining virtual meetings with your webcam or device camera. If you are using a window system, a laptop, or you are using an iPad, you are using. So what you need to know about the hints you need to get prepared, those things I've pointed them out here. Make sure you are fully set before linking up with any online meeting or a program. Somebody want to set the church program. You want to start a program in the church. You want to do one program or the other. Then you will be ready to click on, before you click on anything, set your system. You must be set before you start that program at all. And then be properly dressed if you will want to attend online meeting, even if it's not official. Be properly dressed. Don't stay in a place where somebody will just look at it and remove your video. So these are things you need, you must know. Don't be in a hurry to click join meeting with video and audio. Ensure your physical presence is acceptable before doing that. Yes, if you want to start the church service, whatever, you are not still set. You are still arguing, discussing, disturbing. No, service supposed not to start. You're supposed not to broadcast. You are still arguing, and yet you have joined video or you have joined audio. Then you, or whatever you are discussing underneath, is going to be out. And should it be that you want to now share on YouTube, for example, you want to share on YouTube. Now, this is a meeting, and in the meeting, we want to showcase in the meeting that, oh, what you need to what they need to know. You want to put your meeting on YouTube. Then when you want to put your meeting on YouTube, there is always in the on the Zoom platform where you are the host. On the Zoom platform where you are the host, you have the necessary information asking you what exactly you want to do. Do you want to, if you want, you will see more. Now, where you see more, now on the more page, you will see different things. Do you want to pause recording? Do you want to stop recording? Do you want meeting information? Do you want to disable annotation for that? Add name of annotator, add video panel, whatever, live on YouTube. So what I need is to show live on YouTube. So if I want to show live on YouTube, I click on live on YouTube. So is asking me to sign to my Google account. Now, the Google account associated with your Zoom account is what you have to use. If you use any other thing, then it will tell you that is not appropriate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I have to remove an account now to be able to use that, and that is St. Patrick's Church, Ijebu-Owo. Gmail, that is what I need to sign into. And of course, I have my password. I click next. So, because if I change wrong password, or maybe, okay, now I put, do I want to update St. Patrick's? Update, okay. Now, it's asking me, manage your YouTube account, whatever, set, edit, continue. Do you want to, so view, associate with your personal email, Google and whatever, see, edit and permanent the D or 2B rating, whatever. If you want to see, edit and permanently, if you want that, then continue. So when I click continue, broadcast Zoom, bring the iPad. So the user is not enabled for live streaming extend. Oh, what I ought to have is saying the user is not enabled for live streaming extend apps, YouTube features, because I supposed to have enabled this. I supposed to have enabled that to be able to join this. So what exactly I have is to, sorry, I'm trying to connect with what I have with my son here. So this is trying to say the user is not enabled for live streaming because I have not enabled the feature. There are certain things what we need to do that would have to get that connected. So that is why he's requesting public. If I need that, to put go live. So this exactly will do the setting later. If I need to put it in another, okay, let me use my own account. Let me use my personal account. It's supposed to be an account that is enabled and linked to the Zoom. Yeah, it will still say that because this is not, but essentially when you want to broadcast to using YouTube, you would have enabled the content, and then once you have that, this exactly is what it will show. So once you are done and the thing is enabled for live streaming and it is activated, then you click on go live. So once you click on go live, simultaneously as you are on Zoom, then it's also on YouTube. So I'm back to the hint on joining. So then should you join with audio, try to mute yourself. If you are in a service and you are there in that service, what you need to do is to ensure that the service, what you have, you do not disturb others by putting all necessary information or whatever. So what you do is join and mute yourself so that you can enjoy discussions or in the service. Or if you are there at home or doing other things and you are making noise, then your noise will infiltrate into the service or into the meeting. And once you are in a Zoom meeting, if you are in a Zoom meeting, what you discover is that the active speaker will certainly be the one that will be shown on your screen. So those that are making noise, it will be from time to time coming up, and then it will be coming up to show who and who are talking. And then as under background, you'll be making noise. And then once you have that, it will not be showing what exactly you need to see. So with that, there is the need for us to be for us to be set. Okay, some people are already logging in and then they are talking, and then we can also see that why they log in. So with that, you can see with that people will be able to log in. Once they log in and then we have that and you sorry, I'm just setting the other device with my son. So now what we have now for a church service or program, wedding or funeral ceremony, or you are using Zoom, there is the need for you to use two devices. One, if you are in a church service and you want others to be watching the service as the service continues, you may have to provide a laptop where you connect it to a projector and everybody will be watching whatever you are doing there in the in what you are doing in the service. But if you are now you have connected your laptop to the projector and people are watching on the screen, it is not possible for you to be holding laptop all about and be capturing people within the service. So there is the need for you to use another device, iPad, smartphone, or any other device that can enhance camera, then where you can use it and get connected to Zoom. For that device too, you must have downloaded Zoom app on it, where for Zoom, you can use two different, you can use Zoom app, the mobile app, or you can use the Zoom web app. The Zoom web app can be found on zoom.us, zoom.us, Zoom us. Then it will take you to register or to sign in into your account. But if that, then what you do is for you now to do for you to register the other line. Once you have registered the other line, then you will now do what is called telecasting. The other device will have been connected. So if the other device is connected, I do not know if you have any other device that is connected where you are. Maybe let me ask, please kindly look for someone to please over there, let someone connect to this Zoom with the same ID so that we can telecast and start showing. However, while you are doing that, I would ask my son to unmute himself. Confidence is on the other, is on the head. So you will unmute yourself, then we show the video I want to telecast. So what I will do is to spotlight for everyone. Whatever is doing there now, Confidence, kindly switch the camera from yourself. We are seeing, can you see Confidence now?
Okay.
Okay. Now what is there now? Okay. Now, so now what you can see now is my son is in the living room while I'm in the study room. Now, he's showing the living room. Can you talk where you have Confidence? Please talk.
Okay.
Yes, we could hear Confidence. Yes.
Can you see it?
Yes, yes. Yes, they can see. So now, for example, Mrs. Aladeumi, please kindly, Mrs. Aladeumi, please
Yes,
kindly
sir.
show your video, and then I just want to spotlight the two of you on the what he's just trying to do now, apart from where he's, so he has his son at home to link up while showing home. Then somebody else, I'm trying to connect because of this phone. Okay, Mrs. Aladeumi, I want to add you as a spotlight, please. Now, here is a staff from my office. Spotlighted her. Now, yes, you can see two. So, Mrs. Aladeumi, can you use your camera to
Yes.
we can see not as a selfie now? Okay, show the camera to just show. Okay.
So what it's doing now, this spotlighting. So if apart from on Zoom, we see as many that are joining, it can now simultaneously be picking them if there are events from different. Yes, it's talking. So yes, like the one they use for this NTA, somebody in Abuja, and then they will bringing them together. Hello, are you hearing us?
Yes, we are hearing you.
Okay.
So if I need now to remove Mrs. Aladeumi, I'm done with her. I just remove her spotlight. So once I remove her spotlight, then you can now see that it is confidence, whatever that everybody will be seeing. Now, if the church, for example, if the church is connected where I have my brother, because the video is not showing, so I cannot spotlight. When your video is not showing, we cannot spotlight you. So the video, Eburu, can you?
Yes, it's with us. Yeah, it's with us in church.
Okay, so maybe Eburu. So if whatever confidence is doing now is talking, you will hear confidence. You will see him live, see whatever he's doing, and then so that exactly it will now show. But what I want us to know is that
Please
he's showing
excuse
Kehinde
me.
Adenegan. That he's showing Kehinde Adenegan. You
Please
have to
excuse
remove.
me.
Excuse your confidence,
You want me to excuse you? Okay, let me remove you as spotlight. Confidence. Okay. I've removed him as spotlight, and then I'm back to my I'm back to my own view. So then you can see that, for example, if two things you want to cover two events simultaneously, or somebody is in Owo, somebody is in Ondo. For example, now Mr. Aladeumi is here. I want to spotlight Mr. Aladeumi for someone. Mr. Aladeumi is staff of Adeyemi College of Education. You can see Mr. Aladeumi. Mr. Aladeumi, please kindly unmute yourself and just say hi. Then people will just see you, sir. Okay, so now we can see I spotlighted him. Even despite I'm the one talking, you is Mr. Aladeumi that you are seeing. So if there are two people that, again, I want to add to spotlight, then I had myself and Mr. Aladeumi. So what we are seeing both sides. You are seeing myself, you are seeing Mr. Aladeumi. So what we are trying to say that when events are going on simultaneously, or you are bringing in people, when you are bringing people or adding a spotlight, such a person, the video must be on. If the video is not, on, then you cannot you cannot spotlight. So then you can stop somebody video. If, for example, I discover Mr. Aladeumi's video supposed not to be shown or whatever, then I click stop video. So if I click stop video, then you will not be able to see his video. Then I remove him from spotlight. So if I remove him from spotlight, you are no longer seeing him. But you can pin a video down. You can pin somebody whose video is not on. Or if you pin his video, then you have to remove all spotlights before you continue. So if I have spotlighted, for example, this is my other device, and I want that person to address you, then that person whose video is pinned, the video is pinned for everybody to see, and then we are talking about this is also person or whatever. And once you are done, again, remove that pin. So once you remove the pin, then you are safe to. So exactly what we are saying, I want you from your hand, somebody to get to be connected, and then to start video. Please, Eburu, can you start video? I have sent to you. Please kindly start video.
Brother Ebu, are you still connected?
Eburu is here. Eburu is here. Kindly start
your
video.
use the video.
This now, Eburu, I want you to start showing the congregation. So while you are showing the congregation, I will spotlight with myself and then we'll see. Kindly show the video.
It's already doing that.
Okay, all right. Now I can see his video. So since I see his video, I spotlight for everyone. So now I've spotlighted his video. So having spotlighted his video, then I add myself. So I can see Daddy, I can see the youth in the church, I can see members that are there, I can see our Daddy there, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seated, I can see Prof himself over there. So yeah, so now that I can see you, so if a service is going on there and you need to talk or whatever, and you are clapping, you are singing. So for example, a service is going on at Ukeluse and they want us to show what is going on at Ukeluse as well as what is showing what is going on in Ondo. Then they can show side by side what the service here, posting the service over there will show and will spotlight, and everybody will begin to see, oh, this is a continuation of the program. So what you have there is exactly what we are trying to say. So once you have that, and I want somebody from the audience there to kindly speak, and let's hear one of the youths there. Kindly just.
I am back.
Okay, noted, son. All right. Can you talk? Is that Kehinde?
Introduce yourself. And your Kehinde.
Okay, Taiwo, how are you? Okay. Now I can see Taiwo talking over there, and so if I need to remove, I only want your.
Please hold on. Daddy has a question.
Okay. Yes, sir.
Which is well done.
Yes, sir.
Now you have been using the language constantly, spotlight. Please, can you tell us what you mean by spotlight?
Okay. Okay, sir. What I mean by spotlight, is that I want everybody to see. That is when you spotlight. It means that video, that action, whatever that person is doing, is what you are showing to the whole world for them to see. And exactly that is what I have done. But when we put remove spotlight, that means we are saying that the person we have shown for everybody to see, we are trying to say, please don't show that person. That's exactly what we are talking about, sir. So when we spotlight, we are saying that everybody in the meeting, everybody in that place which we have added to that, we are saying that that person is what we must show. So exactly. But if I am saying I want to remove my own spotlight, then I only want to be showing, then the host has spotlighted your video for everyone. So
Connect me back.
You are connected, son. Okay, bring the thing and let me. You are connected already, son. You are connected. So what we now have. What we now have is to ensure that you are connected. So what we have is when a service is going on and whatever you want to merge 2 events or whatever, or 2, 3 people are being asked to cover. Or 2, 3 people are being asked to so if you are covering the event, I have to mute. Sorry, I'm trying to mute you over there so that I don't have echo. mute those whose phones are ringing. Yes, I've unmuted. I've muted. So I chose to mute them so that at least we don't have interference. So now what is there is we have decided to use 2-3 people to cover events. For example, let's have, okay, Bru is out of the meeting now. Let's say Oyegun Temitope, where he is. Tope, I just want you to start your video.
I'm not
and
hearing.
I want you to start your video and then cover wherever you are. I just want to match 2 videos together. Oyegun, Tope, yeah, yeah, Tope. Don't show yourself. Show the other side. Show the other side. Show the other side. So once we have that, it's we will have to, okay, confidence. I want to start your video again. Start your video. Start your
I
video.
start the video.
Okay, yeah. Oyegun Tope, please start your video where you are. Oyegun Tope is out of my domain, but where he is there, I just want to match so as to spotlight for everyone. You have to start your video. Confidence, start your video. Okay. Tope, start your video. So I just want to match the 2 together, and then we are okay. So what is there? I just want to match the 2 together, and what is there? All right, now you can make just make the video. I just want to spotlight. You can make just make the video. Yeah, that. So Tope, don't show yourself. Show the other side. Don't show selfie. Don't show selfie. Tope, don't show selfie. I want to match 2 videos together. I just want to see 2, 3 to spotlight. Tope, I'm just seeing you. Okay, now add spotlight.
I'm using laptop. That is why.
Okay, you are using laptop. Okay. Since he's using laptop, so the laptop is not movable. It's in the room. So it's in the room. So but we need something that is movable. Something that is movable. So that is a device that is movable. You can move from one place to the other. That people can see you. People can hear you. Then what you have, it must be connected to the internet or to the source from where you are. So where you are, you can add 2 source. Confidence. Your video is your video. You are not showing video.
Sir?
No. Don't show yourself. Show. I want to add your. No. Your video is dark. Your video is dark. No.
Video.
No, your video is dark. It means you are not showing anything. Your video is dark, or something is covering his view. So that's why you are seeing dark. You are seeing dark side. So I've removed his spotlight. I've removed him out. Like, so what we are saying in essence, once you do that, then if you are having a service, for example, you are holding a service where you are, you have to completely mute. You have to completely mute everyone. If not, if you do not mute everybody, they will be hearing different background noise, and once they are hearing background noise, your service people will be distracted. Then where you want people to see, that is where you should spotlight for everybody to see. That is where you should show for everybody to see. You can see my screen, and then when you want to, on the screen, advanced sharing, you will see the advanced sharing option. The advanced sharing option, let me share screen. I want to share my screen, okay. Share. Now, where you have the sharing here, this is where it has you have the advanced option. The option of sharing, you can decide that only the host can share so that nobody will hijack the meeting or hijack the service and start showing what you don't want. And this is where you can see the number of people that are in the meeting. I can have, you have 7 participants in the meeting, and if you are interested in seeing who they are, then you can click on and you see the people there. Then this is the ones active. Then I have to mute. Instead of deciding to mute everybody one by one, what you need to do is to go to your go to where you have participants and then mute all. So once you mute all, allow participants to unmute themselves. You click no. For you to allow participants to mute themselves, don't allow participants to mute themselves, except where you want them to talk. Because if you allow them to mute or unmute themselves, then they can be distracting the meeting and you'll be hearing several background noises or whatever. But except if you are having a prayer meeting, you have called for a prayer meeting and you want everybody to be absolutely involved, then why not? You allow everybody to talk, praise the Lord, hallelujah, singing, people sing, you hear, because you want it. You want people to be praying and you hear their voices. But if not, then what you need to do is to ensure that you mute all, and with that option that nobody is allowed to unmute himself, except where you want somebody to talk, then you now click ask to unmute. So once you click ask to unmute, then that person will unmute himself and then will be able to talk. So for example, if the person, you may decide not to allow people to show video, or if you want people to show video, if you want someone, then you ask that person. Now, I can see where you have that. So for all participants, you can see the people that are in the meeting. Now, for said those things, if you are attending a virtual meeting of an organization, if it is official, don't hide your video. If it's an official meeting, never hide your video. Let your video be seen and people. In case you are not well grounded in the use of meeting app, you may get experts, get people to assist you so that you do not just mess up or avoid unnecessary embarrassment. Try as much as possible to avoid noisy places or places where your background will be showing moving images or still or whatever, making noise, or you use a virtual background to avoid unnecessary images. For example, now I've used the background of our church. Despite that I'm not in our, I have used the St. Patrick Church Zoom account, and I've used the St. Patrick Church image as my background. So these exactly are things we can do. Then if where you are, there's going to be, you are having Bible study, there is a Bible study program, and you are, so I want us to just watch this clue on meeting ethics. If there's a Bible study where they say group 1, group 2, group 3, or you are in a meeting where they say, okay, this group, plenary this, plenary that, then you can watch this Zoom Cloud meeting ethics. Or is connecting, and then Miss, can you hear me? Can you hear the video? Yeah. Okay. All right. It appears you cannot hear the video. I'm trying to show the video. I'll copy the link of the video. Then you can copy that and I'll put it in the chat. I can put it in the chat. I learned you can't hear. Let me put it in the chat. Let me put it in the chat. What I've just shown there, if you are having a parallel meetings, you are having Bible study, you are asked to be in Bible study group A, you are in Bible study group B, you are in Bible study group C or whatever, then you can move from one group to the other or stay in this in Zoom under Zoom platform too. It is absolutely possible for you to be able to do that. So now you have seen me you have seen two images on your screen. The two images, the same person in the meeting, I decided to join with another device. That is why it's showing two images, and I can again decide to join with another device. I was just using that to practice, to showcase how you can join parallel meetings and things like that. So, but what I will do is to I will stop share and I will send the link in the chat box. So in the chat box, I have sent the cloud meeting ethics to us so we can see there. So I want to leave this forum for us to ask questions and then to be able to, if we want to test run from our hand, we can do that. So please, the room is open for us to ask questions, and then I can ask you to unmute yourself right from here, please. Okay. If you want to ask questions, you can raise your hands electronically. I would you indicate, then I can ask you to go ahead to ask your questions. And then we have recorded this video too, which I would also send across to us. I've done that, the screen record, and I've done it on the computers too. Okay. Yes, sir. Mr. Aladeumi, kindly unmute yourself. Yes, Mr. Aladeumi. Mr. Aladeumi, unmute yourself. I have allowed you to unmute yourself. Please, Mr. Aladeumi, go ahead.
Okay, sir, I want to ask the question that everybody is not showing on my own something here. I can see it's just 4 that display. The rest are not shown. Even the people in the church, we cannot see them.
Okay, sir, what is there is that, for example, you have to first of all check how many participants are in the meeting. When you check participants.
Hello, sir.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello, Mr. Aladeumi.
Hello, sir.
Can you hear me? Now, what is there is that you will need to.
I hear you.
Yes, you will need
yes,
to
sir.
check how many participants are in the meeting. First, when you see there are 5 participants, because you are using a phone, you will discover that only 4 people at a time you can see. But scroll, when you scroll, you begin to see others showing. When you scroll your phone with that arrow, you see dot, dot, dot. Begin to scroll them, you will see others that are in the meeting. But your phone device can only see 4 at a time on that page. Or go to your view. When you click on view, speaker view, go to gallery view. If you go to gallery view, certainly if you go to gallery view, you'll begin to see others showing. So that's exactly what we do for you to know or see others in a meeting. But if it is not spotlighted for you to see, then absolutely you won't be able to see others. But for now, we have 6 people that are in the meeting. So if I need to check, I just go through and begin to click on the arrow to see those that are in the meeting. So are you okay? Are you okay with the answer? Are you okay with the answer? Okay. Any other question? Any other question? Any other question? But you must be able to get how to use 2 devices you want to telecast, where you want to broadcast your service and allow others to begin to see. But if you are not using a projector, then you don't need 2 devices to be connected. You only just need one, and that one will only be using that one to show to others. That is it. If not, Tokwe is using laptop, then I would have said, okay, Tokwe, leave where you are, just move around and then be able to see others. So that's exactly what we do. Okay. Other question from the church, because they are no longer the other video. We can't see the video is not showing because they use the webcam, or possibly the webcam is covered. We cannot see. So the people in the church now, this is what we have there. Is the video is dark. The video is dark and we can't see. So now, any other question to assist in when you want to use Zoom for meeting, for occasions? You can use that to make money, to generate fund. Be an online event planner. You can be an online event planner, have means of using this to cover. And once you have a channel that is strong and dynamic to be used for broadcasting events, then what we do is add it to your YouTube channels. Then once you add it to your YouTube channels, you will see the best way of so many events which we have covered or done on YouTube, on Zoom. For example, if I go to institution, let me go to, okay. Okay, I'm going to show. Okay, let me go to director M.I.S. YouTube. Sorry, I want to show you the YouTube versions. Okay, these are events. These are programs aired at different. So you see, there are different events that have been held on campus in Adenegan, where we use Zoom, but now you can see different pictures put together, videos put together here, and the videos. So the videos are there, and then you can once the thing is done on Zoom, it's recorded. Then again, it's recorded on Zoom as well, on YouTube as well. So there on the YouTube, you can always get back to that. But if on Zoom, if you record on your Zoom in the cloud, then if you record in the cloud, you must have enough storage capacity for you to be able to get what you have recorded on the in the cloud in your Zoom, because the storage capacity given to you is just only 1 gig. But if you are recording on your system does not cost you anything. Once your system has enough storage capacity, then it's able to record directly on what you have in your. So this exactly for internet, because I'm just linking us to our YouTube. This is Adenegan College of Education Staff Training on College Portals. This what we have recorded before, and this is I'm trying to play the YouTube, and we have the link, which is there. So you create a channel, verify that channel which you can broadcast, and then once you have that, you are able to broadcast live on your YouTube. Not only YouTube, you can broadcast on Facebook or other accounts and things like that. So I think this is a convenient point for me to stop. Whoever wants question may still ask, and there are documents online which you can, when you find any, you run into any problem, you can always ask questions. Yes, Mr. Aladewumi, unmute yourself to ask your question, sir. Mr. Aladewumi, unmute yourself to ask. Yes, sir.
All right, sir. The question I want to ask, how can somebody generate the password for himself, whether he want to do this kind of design in the church or in other places?
All right, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, what happens if you are in the church? One, you must have a Zoom account. If you are the one to host, you must have a Zoom account. If you are the host, you must have a Zoom account. If you don't have a Zoom account, you cannot host a meeting. And you must have, a basic account, which is free, can only accommodate 40 minutes. For now, if you can see from my end, we have spent over 40 minutes, we have spent over an hour, but because this is St. Patrick's Church account, St. Patrick's Church Zoom account is a licensed account. That is why it can host meeting for 24 hours. We have spent 1 hour, 16 minutes, 38 seconds. So, but if it is a free basic account, after 40 minutes, the thing will cut off. So you have to have an account. So once you have an account, you can generate. You can have a constant meeting ID, which at all times, everybody can go there and use that to log in. Or you schedule at every point in time, you send out code. The code is auto-generated on the Zoom platform. So once you have an account, you're able to do that. You can log in today, sir, and get a new account for yourself. Thank you. Any other question from the church? From the church, youth, I want you to be able to do this, broadcast, take care of the service, and then people can join. Yes, Tope, please. Unmute yourself to ask your question, please. Unmute yourself, Tope, to ask your question. Tope, unmute yourself to ask your question. Tope, unmute yourself to ask your question. Yes.
Yeah, I did. I wanted to ask you talk about YouTube channel, that if we want to record into the YouTube, that we have to have the channel. But I wanted to ask, how can we create that channel for the YouTube?
Okay, thank you. Now, what we have is for...
Can you hear me, sir?
Yes, I heard you clearly. So the question you have asked, you must have an account created first, verified, a Gmail account which is verified. You have a YouTube account that is verified. Then that YouTube account, you must have created a channel for yourself that at the end, at least you must have 1 or 2, 3 video uploads, either live upload or video that you have uploaded on that YouTube channel, which is recognized because YouTube again we verify. You know, this St. Patrick Church account is a new account. I have not used it for Zoom to broadcast before because I've tested mine and which works. So you have to do that and test, and must have tested that oh, your YouTube channel is working. You have that. For example, I showed you Director M.I.S. YouTube channel. You could see various videos that are there. So you must have that. So, okay. All right. So thank you. Free me to please to eat. Go and eat. Confidence, you are asking for me to free you to please go and eat. Okay, so that exactly is the answer. Any question? Church, youth, can you see youth in the church? Prof, Prof, over to you. Prof, over to you. Prof, over to you, please. Okay, I will unmute you. Okay, please unmute yourself now. Prof, unmute yourself. Prof.
Okay, we have been disconnected in terms of communication over time. Yes, it has been unmuted.
Okay, you
Okay,
couldn't hear us. You could not hear us. You couldn't hear us. Are you saying?
We were hearing you clearly. We were hearing you clearly.
Okay.
We were hearing.
Okay.
No, we were hearing very clearly. Just because you muted us, so we couldn't communicate.
Yes, I did. I did when there were background noises. So I just said, since I am recording.
Yes, to avoid echo. Okay. Yes. Thank you very much for the lecture. We quite appreciate. We want to start laying hands on this here and doing some practicals so as to add effect. And if there is any challenge, our members can freely go back to the video and of course ask questions. It requires practical, so we want to go into practical session now.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
So what I'm going to do now, I will send the. I'm going to send this to you so that what we have recorded there, so that you can copy that. Sorry, I have to. Let me copy that, and I want to copy this and send what part of the screen shared that I've recorded. I want to. So why I'm doing that, before I close I just want to open what I've recorded so that you can have. Okay, the video is still uploading. I will copy that once the full upload is through. I will send that, then I'll copy.
Okay, no problem.
I'll copy that, but I'm sending is a picture. The practical you want to do. Yes, some people are saying they cannot see the participants in the church. I wish to see the practical you are doing, but what is there that I will stop the recording so that at least whatever practical you are doing, you will be able to